13 Lewisville police officers have been disciplined after having inappropriate contact during undercover prostitution sting operations. Many of the officers part of the Lewisville PD's street crimes unit. Fox 4's Sean Rabb sat down with the chief of the Lewisville Police Department today. Sean.
That internal affairs investigation started this summer, and last week the chief handed down discipline to the group of officers. Some of the 13 were referred to Texas Rangers and DPS to open criminal investigations. No criminal charges have been filed to date, but this has been hard for Lewisville's police chief, Brooke Rollins, who took over the department in February. How do you feel about what has happened here?
I would immediately respond with, I'm gut punched. I'm disappointed in what's occurred.
While investigating prostitution in massage businesses, undercover officers in the Lewisville Police Street Crimes Unit engaged in inappropriate touching with suspects who were arrested and criminally charged. The incidents occurred between October 2022 and July 2024. 23 prostitution cases were filed. There were 28 suspects facing 32 criminal charges. The Denton County District Attorney declined the cases, and almost $248,000 and 2 vehicles seized from the suspects had to be returned to those people. How did this happen?
There's been kind of a culmination of events that we believe contributed to what actually occurred. We believe that officers started with good intention. We believe that their focus was decent and that their intentions were well off. We believe that even though they received training and established guidelines on how to operate, they deviated from those training and those guidelines early on.
13 officers were identified in the investigation. 2 sergeants and an officer terminated. 7 others suspended without pay for various times. 1 captain demoted. 2 officers counseled. Some reassigned. How intimate was the physical contact?
We've only been able to ascertain that all of the physical contact was from the suspected prostitute to the officer. It did not involve sexual contact or sexual intercourse.
The Denton County District Attorney's Office, in reviewing the filed cases, became concerned about some details in the probable cause arrest affidavits.
They may have included comments, descriptions of the touching to support the arrest.
Cheryl Wadley is professor of law at the UNT Dallas College of Law.
The assistant DA who spotted that trend or those circumstances and those admissions of inappropriate touching is to be commended, because there has to be checks and balances at all levels.
What do you say to the public? Do you think this hurts your image here in Lewisville?
There's one thing to say in this particular instance. I am sorry. That's the first thing the public needs to know. There isn't any other way to approach this. The second thing is having this conversation helps us demonstrate our integrity and transparency in the issue, right? And then going forward, I want the public to know the police department has dedicated members that do their job every day effectively. This is not representative of the Lewisville Police Department.
Chief Rollins tells me he will not disband the unit, adding that a covert operation is necessary because of drugs, guns, and even prostitution. But the unit is smaller now. He says there will be a top-to-bottom analysis of just how that unit has been operating and a new plan, a better plan, for going forward.
All right, Sean Rabb, thank you.